As we were writing the script, the music, you know, Ethan and I both being sort of longtime listeners and big fans of this kind of music, sort of early American roots music or early country music, whatever you want to call it. It's really American folk music. That started to really inform the script, and it sort of began to sort of take over the script more and more as we got deeper into it, to the point really where at the end of the day the movie really almost became a musical in our you know, in our own minds in terms of how it was working, and you know, I think more than anything else sort of established the tone of the movie and the kind of feel of the movie in our own minds. So yeah, you're right in a way. It is, I don't know if we call it a theme or whatever, but it was very important in terms of the way we were thinking about the movie as a whole.
Go to sleep, you little baby. Go to sleep, you little baby. Your mama's gone away and your daddy's gonna stay. Didn't leave nobody but the baby.
I did my own singing. It wasn't in the movie, but I did my own singing. I thought it would be. I was singing and they have a band and a guy behind me in the sound booth going, understand. Thought I was great.
Who, me? Oh. Well, a big problem in the 1930s was a lack of health coverage, and obviously that's kind of reflected in the characters' teeth, especially for Tim and mine. As you notice, George was the only person who had health coverage. That's how I looked at the film. So for me, it was a big statement about how important dentistry is, and that's the only reason I really did the film, really, because I feel very strongly about that, and I think we've really made a statement about that.
I'll just say from an acting point of view, the higher the stakes, whether you're doing, I guess, quote-unquote drama or comedy, the easier it is for you to come up with the goods if you embrace that, and if you just play the situation. And so that we were destitute and on the run from the law during a depression helped enormously, as long as we accepted that situation and embraced it.
I need a drink badly.
The arrivals tonight on the red carpet. Is it a special place here in Cannes when you do that?
It's intimidating. I mean, it's intimidating. You walk up there and it's a lot of people, and it sort of gets a little nutty for a minute, but it's fun.
Oh, it was beautiful. You know, it was a George Clooney kind of night. He made a lot of women very happy.
What do you make of the movie?
I just loved it. I think it's stunning. I really think it's poetic. I was amazed by the beauty of it. The music is just incredible.
We don't need.
Well, I've no idea. There's so much good stuff. I mean, I just love watching all the different movies, and you know, you can't tell until you've seen everything, really. And I'm not going to see everything, so I don't know.
Kristen.
Enjoy Cannes, because you know what? Keep the can.
Welcome to Fawn, Charlotte.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Verver.
Charlotte's boat train to Victoria was late, but here she is, safe and sound at last. She hasn't slept a wink, so I'm taking her straight to her room.
Good idea.
You can talk to her later.
Well, Maggie has put you in the Red Room. It has two wonderful candlelit views of the house. Unfortunately, they're not ours. Well, yeah, I get to get away from all the danger that's back there. All the problems. No, I just love working with international casts. I mean, it's such a fun thing to cross the cultures, and very much so. This applies into Henry James that he also was very excited about this mix of old Europe and young America. And he did see it, that it was the old wisdom decadence of Europe combining with this new young American, whatever he thought, purity, which now, at the turn of the century, America was becoming the richest people in the world. And these guys like Morgan and Carnegie and a few of these fellows came over and raped Europe in a certain extent, took it all away. But that's not my intention of coming over here to Europe to rape. That's long been past. You know. I take these with me. Wherever I go. They make me feel at home in all the rented places we live in. They're like old friends who can stay as long as they like.
I think that we have to revise our thinking and say, why are these people attracted to these stories? There is some meat to it. There is some passion to it. So let's support them for this instead of criticize. Some people from New York Times or someone from someone would write, oh, it's a period film. What is a period film? So please abolish that completely from your criticism, because it is important. And it is these actors who bring things to life. So isn't it, we are grateful to Foster, we are grateful to Henry James, we are grateful to Jean Rees, and we are grateful to Ruth Jabwala. So I expect your support for the next 40 years. And of course, I'll have my Indian magic.
Sometimes I feel instead of more, I understand less and less these people amongst whom I've married. Americans. They're too different.
You understand me?
Oh, you. You're the same as I am.
We're drawn to try to get the chance in the middle of our Batman and rubber suits and shooting guns and running around or whatever it is that we do as well. It's our life's blood. And James and Ismail and Ruth are unique in the fact that they've stood by their own taste, and they've stood by stories about people and acting and drama and all these things, and they obviously love it, and I do. And I just want to say, when you try to wrap up what people are doing and where they fall and what slot and everything, is the core essential thing is, you know, I still really want to see dramas. I don't want everyone to stop making them, and particularly in my country.
The star system sucks. I mean, basically, Hollywood has boiled itself down to about 4 or 5 male leads. And, you know, they only make giant films because they want this huge return. And it's the same script over and over and over again. It's a bad situation. You know, I hope it all blows up.
Okay,
Robert,
hi.
good to see you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Kanan from UT.
Hi.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
You're being called the Queen of Cannes with 2 red carpets.
That's really sweet.
Is it any different than America?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just so much fun to be in such a beautiful place away from home, and everyone loves movies here and celebrates, and it's great.
How proud of you are of this performance after other women?
I think it's her best performance ever. I'm so proud of her. I'm a little speechless about it tonight.
Now you can now?
I've been here for 20 years. Yeah, I've gotten lost here many a night. You know, then you're a veteran.
Powerful.
Oh, Lady Cosby, William Shadows. Oh, yeah. Splendid. Great. Ridiculous.